Okay, this Lucy taught me this. Lucy does this to herself a lot, and she did it to me. It was really wonderful. This is there's great acupressure points in here. The most famous one is large intestine 4, Hagu, which is good for pain of all kinds. It's also good for jaw, face, low back, and digestive large intestine. So we're talking literally any kind of pain, low back pain, menstrual cramp pain, headaches, migraines. And a lot of folks are kind of having extra jaw tension with all the mask wearing, and this goes all the way up to that as well. So what I'm going to do is sort of start more gently and warming up this whole area, the kind of webbing between the thumb and the first finger. So I'm going to kind of warm it up, and then I'm going to kind of start working through the layers. And this is where, this edge of the stone is really your friend. We're not randomly rolling through the tissue. We're using these edges of the stone to get the tight areas. And I'm going to sink into that fascia and muscle. And right now I'm stretching it out like this. So I'm getting the edge and grabbing that muscle. And then I'm going to get another angle. You can see she's getting nice and pink. And of course, this is great for massage therapists as well. And, of course, it's great for people working on computers and phones. And one thing that's going on with so many people working from home with COVID is that a lot of them don't have as good of office stations as they might at work. Their ergonomics are often not as good. So, you're going to see some more problems from that as well. And then we can actually kind of, open up her hand and kind of get in there from the other direction as well. Now I am improvising. Lucy did not do this part on me, but it's nice to take it to the front and open this way as well. Now, of course, a lot of us are pulling in this way a lot, and it's really nice to have techniques that open, and open here, create space here, and create space here. So as I come around the corner here, I want to really open up here. And my hands are basically just supporting this opening movement that I'm using the stone to facilitate. And the exact position of your hands is going to depend a lot on the size of your hands and the client's hands. So, you're really going for what helps you do that opening more than exactly how your hands are. And I'm pressing into the tight spots, and oh, that's so soft. How's that feel? Yeah. You guys are all going to need this one. That was large intestine. Now on the other side, this is lung, and there's a very famous point here, lung 10, UG, and this one is also fantastic for lots of things. And these two work together. They're a yin-yang organ pair. And so the lungs in Chinese medicine are also good for your immune system. So, this is a great time to boost your immune system. And this one is also great for the thumbs. And so your folks on phones, computers, tablets, massage therapists, people with jobs that use their hands a lot, this is good for all of them. And you could also use a pointed stone, so that's what I'm going to grab for my next one. And I'm back to the beginning of the rotation, so I'm going to just check for a nice hot one. Now, like the feet, oil can be a little too oily, so I'm not adding oil to this one. I don't want to slide too much. She's nice and warmed up, and I just want to use more of an edge and a point on this lung point, which is right at the muscle and fascia tucked under this bone at the base of the thumb. And you could even just hold this one. So I'm going to add a little bit of traction. I'm supporting her arm in traction, adding a little pressure. And this one goes all the way to the pecs. And as we'll study in myofascial release, this is also one of the arm meridian lines. And so we're really opening up all the way to the chest with this one.
Are you doing like a push and pull, or are you just pushing?
I'm pulling from here and I'm pushing from here and I'm tractioning her arm out.
Okay.
Yeah. How's it feel, Anna? Good. We're going to get this in the base of the hand. Going to move around the elbow just to make this more comfortable. This is where many people would put the client's hand on their leg. You could also put a bolster there if you want to support their arm down. Oh yeah. Open this a little more. Get that really open. Oh yeah. Gonna get all those tight muscles, give them a break. Open up that carpal tunnel, take some pressure off. There we go. And we can do some rolling in here. You'll see I'm going to do that with the feet as well. Oh yeah, some good spots. Like scratching an itch. Getting the good spots. And then you can take this all the way up. I'm being a little more gentle here. You don't want to be too bumpy with the bones, right? I'm going in the spaces between the bones. And there's great acupressure points right here as well. So just like you were in here, you know, you can add a little pressure there. Make sure you support their hand well enough. Get a little pressure there. This is going to help open up the meridians, which start and end on the feet and hands and the torso. Like we did with the feet in reflexology, with support we can also roll on the tips. Again, this is really where the acupressure points start and end. So I'm supporting both sides so that her fingers don't collapse. And the salts are going to help open up these meridians. This is going to help things flow. Anything that was stuck in her body can flow. And I'm going to just work it out with my hands and see if there's anything left. I'm doing opening up those metacarpals, rotating them, seeing, I can see where it's really flexible here and it's less flexible here. There we go. Is that too intense? And I feel some tension here underneath. I could use a stone for assist. And I'm going to pull up and in. Oh yeah, there's good spots in there. Yeah, I'm going to add a little traction. When you add traction, make sure it's not in a way that's bad for their wrist if they have a vulnerable wrist. So this hand is being very supportive. And I'm getting into these spots. You can see how it's bringing the fascia up there. And I'm going to sink into a spot and pull this way. A little stiff. You okay?
Nerve pain in my middle finger.
I'll work that out. Better?
Mm-hmm.
All right, and I'm just going to do a little rotation and out. All right, and can you stop there?
Recording.
That one, yeah.